Grand Rising, wonderful souls. Welcome to my channel. I hope you guys are doing well. When I was setting up for this reading, my camera kept falling over. It fell over like 3 times and it was getting really frustrating. I was getting really frustrated with my camera. And I then, when I actually sat down and connected into the divine, I saw a candle. I saw like the candle and the flame. And there's something about something being very passionate or but being unstable. Something being very passionate but very unstable. And I have had the song Bodies by Drowning. What's it called? I think they're called Drowning in the Pool. I cannot remember. Let the bodies hit the floor. Let the bodies hit the floor. Something's gotta give. Something's gotta give. That song has been stuck in my head since this morning. Now, I don't know, there is pent-up energy here that needs to be released. Do you want me to go with this deck? Yes, okay. But something is like skew-if, or it's about to topple. Something's about to topple over. What's about to topple, please and thank you? What do we need to know? Withholding information. So there's information that's about to come out. Okay, what have we got here? Balance is needed. Shut up. Oh my god. They are not impressed. You also, this was in reverse actually, and it says, I don't want you to starve, you just can't sit at my table, and it's in reverse. So somebody here wants either you to starve or someone else to starve, and they don't care about the table. But withholding information has come up. So we have withholding information. We have balance is needed. Making sure that you can see that. Sorry about the lighting. My lighting has like a life of its own. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. There you go. They are not impressed. Someone is not impressed. Something's gotta give. An order. This can be law and order. This can be the police. This could be someone running from the police. Let's see, let's see, let's see. So let's pop you down here actually and just see what else would like to come out. Any more of these? No, no more than these. Okay. Now, which deck should we go for? This one? Nope. Okay, so that's this one over here. Okay, so if you are new to this channel, my name is Bronwyn. Welcome in. This is Bronwyn's Cove Tarot 111. It's good to have you here. Please be aware that if you want to follow me on TikTok, I have a link down below so you can connect. If you do by chance go to TikTok and you see a tarot profile with my old profile with the pink hair saying Bronwyn's Cove Tarot Fan, that is not me. That's just somebody who's like taking my work and splicing it into smaller sections and then putting it up on TikTok. Please just report them. That would be wonderful. Know that if anyone reaches out to you in the comment section pretending to be me or pretending to be somebody selling a book, they're all scam artists. Just ignore them, report them, do whatever you need to. Look, we've got High Priestess coming out here. Okay, it seems also like this High Priestess here is having a bit of a wobbler. It's more than a wobbler. Someone here is stressed. So we have the High Priestess in reverse. Yeah, we've got a Tower coming out as well. We also have the Five of Cups. Five of Cups is like loneliness. This is all by myself. All by myself. We have the Three of Cups coming out here on the floor. So this is someone really crying over spilt milk. They have 2 cups behind them, but they're completely ignoring that. So whoever this is, they actually have support. They have people around them that actually will support them, but they're ignoring this. They're ignoring this altogether. And I do feel like the information that they may have been withholding, they may have been withholding information from the police. This is what this is giving me. This person may be feeling either hung out to dry, like left as a scapegoat in some way, or all the focus has been put on them. This High Priestess, and you got to remember, the High Priestess is somebody who holds a lot of power, but it also comes with a lot of responsibility, because you are connecting both into Mother Gaia, you know, and also into the cosmos. You have all of this power, all of these spiritual gifts. Excuse me, I am going to cough. And I apologize if I do cough throughout this reading, but I still have a bit of a head cold. And I have a very scratchy throat. So I may be like clearing my throat, coughing a little bit. I apologize, but there's not much I can do about that. The High Priestess being in reverse is somebody who abuses their power or doesn't care that they're supposed to have responsibility. They actually abuse it instead. This is somebody who may climb on others or step on others to get ahead, but they also, something that I've realized with the High Priestess in reverse is this is somebody who they may have options of how they can get ahead or how they can step on others, and they always choose the most gnarly, or they always choose the most painful for other people. This is somebody who is sadistic, or you know, someone who likes to see others squirm, and they're now squirming. This person is now squirming. This is somebody who may have gone on an ego trip of some sort, and now they're being brought to justice. And I don't really want to tap into this energy, but there's a reason why this message has come through. Okay, there is a reason why this message has come through. Now, I am going to, before I continue with any more of my readings, or this picking up the cards, I'm going to ring one of these bells. And this has been left out from the last one. Excuse me, that was confirmation burp. If you have any type of sound sensitivity, please turn your listening device down in 3, 2, 1. Now let's get these out. So the High Priestess here, this is somebody who has been withholding information from the police, or withholding information from an important governing body, or just a group of people. And that song, Bodies Hitting the Floor, someone here is angry. Someone here is angry. That is such an awesome song. I absolutely fabulously love that song. But it's a song of I want to smash a guitar on the floor. I'm going to throw a chair out the window. I'm going to, you know, this is like gnarly chaos kind of energy coming through. The Five of Cups was next. This person is looking at that river because that's their emotions. It's fast. It's moving very, very quickly. This person may be finding it very difficult to regulate their emotions. They may be very angry as well, because with this withholding information, I don't know if this is more than one person. There may be somebody here who's very, very, very angry with this High Priestess in reverse for withholding something, and they're not impressed. They're definitely not impressed with this Tower coming out. Massive changes coming in because they're finding out that they were either lied to, something was bent, some sort of truth was bent, or the perspective of, there is something that people were looking at in one way, and they saw this as being the truth because the High Priestess in reverse told them that was the truth, and they believed them. They had no reason not to. And they've just figured out, or they've just found out, it could have been a court order of some sort, that actually this High Priestess knew a lot more than what they were saying, this High Priestess in reverse, and that it actually changed certain things to benefit themselves. And it has made someone here very angry, very upset. And I'm putting the Tower down next to they are not impressed. Now there's a lot of other cards here that I'm not going to take. I do feel like someone here is sitting. You got the Queen of Cups in reverse as well. You have a Queen of Cups here, and you have the Strength as well. So someone here angry. Oh my gosh, this is like the 1970s Hulk. You will not like me when I'm angry. This really is like She-Hulk, He-Hulk, they Hulk. Someone vex because they can't control something here. What can't they control? Tell me about the order, actually. Thank you so much. Yeah, look at that. Courts come out. You have courts. You have something legal going on. This could be a lawyer. There's definitely a governing body or somebody who is in law and order who is very cross with something that they have found out. The Lovers to the Three of Pentacles is coming out here. This is working. This is like working together, working with another, teamwork of some sort. Holding back on what? Holding back on what exactly? Yeah, the Eight of Pentacles. Eight of Pentacles is coming out, and so is the Three of Pentacles. They're withholding information about work or paid work. Three of Pentacles really wants to come out with balance is needed. I heard setup, so this could have been a setup of some sort. What is the setup? And what is the perception? What was the perception that was changed? You got the Six of Swords coming out, and that came out very, very quickly. So the Six of Swords being in reverse is that this person is stuck in their own lies. It seems like they have said something that they really said with like conviction. I don't know if this person's lied on the stand. They may have lied on the stand. They may have. I feel like this person has gone too far with something. If they started like a rumor, for example, about your character or about your work or about something to do with you, something to do with how you are perceived by others, they didn't just go, well, that's what I heard, it's a rumor. They really stuck with it. They really stayed with it. And it's coming back to this sadistic wanting to see either you or someone in the collective squirm. And they may have had to go in and give some sort of information. So they faked some sort of statement. They faked something here. And now this is crumbling on them. That's why they feel like they are high and dry. You have the Nine of Pentacles coming out here with the Hierophant. This is independence. This is some sort of settlement or payout. They withheld something because they thought that it would work in their favor. And them lying about it has actually made it so that you are going to be seen as the victor. You have the Seven of Pentacles. This is coming to you very, very quickly. Yeah, you got Four of Pentacles coming out. You got the World. The Nine of Pentacles on its own is about independence. It's kind of like doing things by yourself, living the high life, right? Then you have the Seven of Pentacles, which is not really thinking about something and just doing it. I do feel like this person specifically withheld really key information when it comes to money, when it comes to finances, when it comes to like your stability. And they were trying to paint you in a certain way so that you weren't given something here. But what they've kept to themselves is that they withheld something that was never theirs in the first place. They weren't supposed to take this, or they weren't supposed to do something here. And I heard lies. It's all lies. All the things that they stated about either your mental health, your physical health, your emotional health, whatever that may be, that would have made it look like, well, okay, you aren't ready for some sort of responsibility, or you're the one that's coming out. You know, they're the ones trying to make you seem like you're the High Priestess in reverse. You ain't ready for responsibility. You're not ready for some sort of higher stature or whatever that may be, was all lies. And they're getting caught out for this, like in 4K. They're getting caught out for this red-handed. Red-handed. People aren't happy with them. People are not happy with them in any way, shape or form. Okay. Let me see there. Tell me about the Eight of Pentacles, please. Thank you. The Magician's coming out in reverse to the Five of Swords. So the Magician in reverse is like, in reverse, it's like a lack of resources, but it's also a lack of healing. But if we're talking about withholding information with Eight of Pentacles, which is about paid stuff, this Magician in reverse, I feel like something was withheld, and it's got to do with money. It's definitely got to do with money. They withheld something here. I want a little bit more on that. With the Five of Swords coming out as well. The Five of Swords is about arguing. It's arguing, it's confrontation. But also, when you look at this person here, they are holding three swords. Three swords is loss, grief, sadness. You know, some of the more volatile energies and emotions that we hold. And you have two on the floor, which is to do with confusion. Something to do with balance. There's a reason why this is specifically to do with you being not given something because of your mental. There's something about your mental health, and please know I'm not a doctor. I can't diagnose you with anything, and I'm not going to try to. And know that if you feel like you do need support, please don't do it by yourself. No one is an island. It's okay not to be okay as long as you aren't doing it by yourself. This Five of Swords though is very it's giving me catty energy with the Three of Pentacles here to the Five of Cups, and balance is needed. They had a voice at some point. They had a voice of importance. Their voice held sway on something, and they purposely painted either you or someone in the collective as somebody who was not suitable for a role, for a job, for this finances, for this responsibility, and they did it for personal gain rather than because they honestly felt like you weren't up to it. And I'm getting like someone standing up, and I don't know if they've gone to court and been like, no, this person can't do ABC, or if they've just signed something like in good faith. I think that this person can't do A, B, and C, but they lied. They lied, and they're getting caught. And this is like not just people in court that are angry, it's like a community is angry. Why is a community angry over this? Why would a community be angry over this? For what reason? King of Pentacles here to the Page of Wands, because it's got to do with a business. This is more than just like money being given to you. This is like a business or an investment of some sort. We have the Six of Cups coming out as well when it comes to the past. And we have the Queen of Pentacles in reverse, which is usually about nurturing yourself and others. And someone specifically did not want to nurture either you or someone in the collective when it came to this finance for a reason. So the King of Pentacles coming out, as we said, this is to do with a business. Why am I getting like this is stocks and shares, or like shares in a company? They're not impressed. That's why they're not impressed, because there's other people here that are part of it. The Six of Swords, they've stuck themselves in something. And then we have the Page of Wands coming out in reverse. So this is caution. This is caution. This is not taking any risks. This is something legal. I don't know if this is the actual court or if this is a lawyer. Someone here does not want to take risks with this. They don't want to take risks with this shareholder. I'm getting that it's a shareholder. The Six of Cups coming out, the past. Something they did in the past here. They withheld this information so that the resources weren't given to you. No, I'm not going to take that one right now, because if I use the same deck on more than 2 rows, it becomes a little bit biased, because you start to run out of cards, right? So let me just go over here and have a look. What do we need to know about this? What do we need to know? Dreamer. So there's a new beginning coming in for you. The Archangel Metatron is here. A leap of faith, follow your dreams, and unexpected opportunities. So there's definitely something coming in for you now, because whatever they've done, whatever they did when it comes to a stock or share or interests here, others who are also in agreement or were in agreement with this because they believed in their word, or they had no reason not to, they're not impressed now. They're wanting to give these shares or this information to you or someone in the collective here, which is why you've got unexpected opportunities coming forward. Okay, I'm going to bring that a little bit closer so you can see it. The Wheel is coming out with Archangel Jeremiah or Jeremiah. New beginnings, end of delays, a change in a direction that offers happiness. Okay, so the same. This, do you know what? I feel like for someone here, if you have been questioning your direction when it comes to collaborations, teamwork, work, finances, whatever comes in reference to what we've been speaking about here, I do feel like there's a windfall coming in for someone that's going to help you be able to change your direction into something that is not so much a chore and more something that's a passion, if that makes sense. And I heard that this is something that takes time. The 10 being on there, going from the 0 to the 10 is telling me that this is a cycle complete. Going from the Dreamer to the Wheel is amazing. This is a cycle complete. This is something that, I don't know if this is like a decade, something like that's been going on for 10 years or since you were 10 years old. Yeah, look, the High Priestess is coming out in reverse. This High Priestess in reverse is someone who is not a powerful psychic, somebody who does not reflect and meditate, and it doesn't give them invaluable information, and they're not at peace. And they may not be at peace because whatever business they may have been building was built on false foundations. So whatever they've built, it may be given to you, or it may be passed on to you. This is something that you need to investigate. Someone may need to get legal advice. Please know that my readings are for entertainment purposes only, and that if anything in my readings really resonate for you and there really are confirmation and clarity of what you already intuitively know, please ensure that you are gaining that legal advice from someone who is qualified. I can only give you the messages that come through, but it is up to you to ensure that you are gaining professional advice from those who are qualified in those areas. Let me place that one down here. We've got a lot of purple coming out. Can I get one more card before I go, please? One more card, thank you so much. One more card. Okay, 7 of Raphael in reverse. So the 7 of Raphael in reverse is time to make a decision, be clear on what you want and take action, need for detoxification. That's in reverse. So I feel like there's something that's still unclear. There may be something that's unclear when it comes to either loopholes, when it comes to how they pass something on, because they're not going to be able to keep something here. If they have a legal team that's looking over something, this may be why it's taking a little bit longer to get to you or for you to have this information, because they've still got to figure something. They've got to figure something out here. Right, and as always, I'm going to do the tea leaf cards and just see what wants to come through. Thank you. Can I get one for the dreamer, please? And the high priestess in reverse. Thank you so much. Now we have this in reverse and it says birth or conception of a child or enterprise. Now that being in reverse, I feel like the withholding information, there's an enterprise here. And this is fitting in. There's some sort of enterprise that's going to come forward for you with these unexpected opportunities. Tell me about the wheel, please. Please and thank you on the table. Thank you. Dealings or relationship with a man with dark complexion or hair is coming in. New beginnings, end of delays, a change in direction that offers happiness. So this person may be actually bringing in some sort of message for you. They may be the one that is actually stressed out. Please know that even though it says high priestess on here, it can be high priest. I am not picking up on genders. I'm picking up on energies. It's really up to you whether or not you assign a gender, but you don't have to. Can I get 2 more, please? Thank you so much. And it is not a Bronwyn's Cove Tarot 111 reading without me doing some chair yoga. So let's see what we have here. Now it says on here, parting of ways in either romance or business. Come on now. So this person here that had either stole this idea, this signed from whatever, and had created some sort of mini empire is losing this, because whatever stocks and shares or whatever that is, they weren't supposed to have it in the first place. They literally were not supposed to have that in the first place. Last card. Is there any advice that you may have here? Any advice that you may have here? Please and thank you on the table. Now we have here, you are highly thought of. So there is definitely considerations when it comes to giving you something legally. And this is taking time though. Why is it taking so much time? Before I go, why is it taking so much time? What is it that they're having to look at? Let's see. Beetle, good fortune. Period of ill health and depression. So there definitely is some sort of factor to do with your mental health. Don't ask me why, but there was some sort of factor to do with your mental health. You have advice from a friend coming through as well, and success underneath. But you have good fortune coming out as well. I feel like I need to actually put these out here and here. But ultimately, they're going to be successful in giving this to you or seeing you as the appropriate candidate. I don't know why I heard that word. Anything else before I go, please? And thanking you. Okay, we have time to act, and we also have be careful, do not take risks, and it's in reverse. Okay, I hope that gave you some confirmation and clarity on what you already intuitively know. If you are new to this channel and this resonated and you'd like to see more when I post, I would love for you to hit on the like, the subscribe, and on the notification bell so you can see just that. If you are a returning subscriber, soul family, hearts, kisses, I love you guys. Please know that I have extended how long I am doing readings for, just because more people have been asking. If you would like to get a reading, please know that it's first come, first serve. So once the spaces have gone, they have gone until next month. So if you would like to be in with a chance of having a personal reading with me, please have a look in the description box below. Just click on the button that says, the little word that says more next to the title, and it will open the drop down box and you can see my email to get in contact with me. There is a list of services and of prices. If you are not sure what the prices are, please know that the exchange rate on there is from UK sterling pound into US dollars. If you are outside of the UK or the US and you would like to get a reading with me, you can always reach out to me and I will help you with the exchange rate. But with that being said, I love you guys. I will see you in the next one. Bye.